PlayStation 3 controller seems like it is made for a young Asian girl's hands. And I am not a young Asian girl, so it doesn't fit my hand very well. I've got really big hands.
American, a big hairy
I got big man hands. Like, I can hold a basket. I mean, like, I'm not some giant man like that dude Robert Bronson castrated in that video, but like, I mean, like, I can hold a basketball out with one hand. You know, I got big hands, so like, that little PS3 controller, and I'm holding it in my hand right now as I look at it. This is a bitch controller, dude. Like, I can't hold this thing and play a game. This Xbox controller is a man's controller, and that's just how I see it. As far as the online servers, they're pretty much identical, except PS3 is free.
Well, I'm going to talk about this real quick.
Bluetooth Max suck.
Because I've got because the premium service comes out, I think, next month. It gets unveiled in E3, and I got the list of what actually is going to be in the service.
Yep.
And they've got some shit that's probably going to sway me back toward the PS3 in this shit. They got some pretty hardcore deals for cheaper than Xbox Live. And I wonder what Xbox will do to combat this.
Pyro, stop making noise.
Like, for example, straight up, if you buy the premium service for 1 year, you get 3 years console warranty right out the gate. You get another 3 years. You have this thing called Full Title Trial, which basically lets you download a full PlayStation 3 game and play it for 2 days and see if you want to buy it. As for that, you get that. You can do that for any game you want, as long as you're a premium member.
Did you say how much it cost yet?
They have packages.
Okay.
They can go from $20 a year to $60 a year.
Okay.
Is the game like is it like the full game as much as you can play in 2 days, or is it like a demo?
No, it's a full game. It's like you opened Red Dead Redemption right out the box.
So you could beat the game in 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could beat the game in 2 days, yeah, you can do it that way.
It might be.
They're gonna lose money in that shit, dude. That's all I need is 2 days.
Really? Well, you get.
Yeah.
You may have more gaming time than other people do. Like it.
Yeah, it's 2 days run. You get 48 hours. So it's not like.
You better
crunch.
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of games are like 10, 12 hours of playtime to get through. And 2 days is that's 6 hours a day.
Every campaign I've ever beaten, and I've beaten every campaign from every major game that's pretty much been out in the last 2 years. I've beaten within in one sitting. So I beat Halo 1, 2, 3 in one sitting. I beat all the Call of Duties in one sitting, and obviously not like RPG games like Oblivion, because I don't know, I got 250 hours in that game and I still haven't beaten it completely. But like,
I'm going to talk about PS3 and Xbox too.
Yeah, but they're looking at it like this way: you can download it, and if you beat it in 2 days, oh well and grand. But the fact is, if you didn't download it, you probably wouldn't have bought it anyway.
Yeah, see, Kyle's a hardcore gamer, and he might be on the exception on this one. And most people, if they play for 2 days a lot, they probably get hooked and sell, whereas somebody else would. But so here on the controller thing, the shape of the Xbox controller is better, I think, but the sticks on the PS3 are better. So I prefer the Xbox, but I can see how someone would prefer either one. The big difference for me on the platform, the graphics, by the way, are pushed. A lot of guys just PS3 graphics are so
very
much
minuscule. Very minuscule differences.
Yeah, on games that are written for both platforms, a lot of times the Xbox is better, but you can hardly tell. And on games that are written exclusively for the PS3, sometimes it has better graphics than you'll find on the cross-platform games. But whatever, Uncharted 2 isn't that much better looking than Modern Warfare 2.
Let me go ahead and go across this list. This is a pretty large list. It's a lot more than Xbox Live.
Oh, but I wanted to cover one more thing before I hand back the mic, and that was mics, actually. It is painful to listen to the vast majority of people on the PS3. And
yes,
I don't know what I sound like. I know I'm wired and I have Astros, so I should sound
You sound worse than you do on Xbox.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the deal is there, but the PS3 didn't seem to be designed for like collaboration, talking to each other in conversations. And they just didn't have that in mind, and they didn't ship mics with it, and they really messed up big time. Because on the Xbox, I'm happy to talk to people all night long. On the PS3, I'm wishing they'd just be quiet because it's painful.
Yep.
All right. You get basically access to the Sony servers, which lets you save all your game content onto the server instead of your actual PS3. You get early access to beta games. Like every beta game that comes out, they make sure you get a spot on there. Like a Call of Duty Black Ops beta would come out, they make sure that if you're a premium member, you get a beta code. They give you early store access on all content. What basically they're going to do there is they're going to give you access to the store and like slow it down for all the non-paying users. Like you might get to see a new movie 2 weeks before, like a guy who doesn't pay for the network, like in the store. They got cross-game voice chat access, which is basically the live party chat.
Yep.
They're implementing a token system. The Platinum Trophy rewards are going to give you like said tokens, and these tokens can be used to buy stuff out of the PlayStation Store. Like after you beat a game and you get all these tokens, and you can actually wager them with other people. Say you do a 1-on-1 on Call of Duty, you could put up like 5 PlayStation tokens versus his 5 and get 10 tokens.
That's a nice feature.
It's like a win thing, and you can actually go to the PlayStation Store and they have like a little token area where that you could like change it in for like rewards and stuff. They're going to give you access to 1 free PlayStation 1 game a month out the PlayStation Store. You get a discount on all the store items. All the PlayStation exclusive games from now on are going to have what you call member-only in-game content. So only PlayStation Premium members can have access to this content of the game.
Wow.
You get trophy alerts, you get cloud storage, which is the server, you get streaming online music, streaming online downloads, you get streaming Netflix without a disc, you get loyalty reward programs, which gives you 10% discounts on all new PlayStation purchases, and you get what you call catch-up TV.
Oh, great.
What's catch-up TV?
Get access to popular TV shows and movies through service providers such as Hulu simply by clicking the icon on your PS3 cross-media navigation bar, is what it says.
It's pretty interesting stuff. I mean, this is good.
Hearing that, I may have to do that, but the only way I can play on PlayStation 3 is if I'm going to need, first of all, I'm going to need a controller, one of those modded controllers that is basically an Xbox controller that controls the PlayStation. And actually, there's a converter kit I can order. I meant to order it a long time ago.
It's like Chinese though, so I know.
But my big problem with this is they're putting a mouth-watering offer over here on the table.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
But I'm with Woody. The mics is the big breaking point. All this right here is icing on the cake. That microphone is the breaking point for me. That's the reason I left PlayStation.
Who is it that you're wanting to talk to on there though? Like
us.
Seriously.
Like seriously.
Like people on this call.
We've all got Astros though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they even sound.
It does sound bad.
Yeah, and like Wings I can deal with, but it's not just him. Like I play with Joker a lot. A lot of you guys know Joker. And he sounds bad on the PS3. I don't know what he has, if it's a different mic or what. But on the Xbox, great. Talk to him all night. On the PS3, on a scale of 1 to 10, he's like a 3.5, and he's way better than average.
Yeah. That the thing where you can stream stuff from your console on the server. Like I have a 20 gig hard drive in my Xbox. So, if Xbox was injured, something like that, I snap it up because do you guys have like 120 gig hard drives in your 360s?
Yeah, the Elite. Is that 120?
Yeah, I got the Elite to 120.
Yeah, I know a lot of people still have the 20 gig, which I need to upgrade, but they're like a rip-off. They're like charging $100 or something for 120 gig. Or in PS3, you can just put your own one in.
Hang on for a minute, because, the new Xbox is supposed to be released in about 2 weeks, right? It'll be announced at E3, 2 or 3 weeks from now? The Xbox Slim?
The Neo?
No, alright, so you're talking about the Natal. Right, then the Natal might be built into it, but they're saying there'll be an Xbox.
What is the Natal? What is this?
It's like PS3 iToy, only more advanced, one could say.
So it's like a Wii in that it's motion, like there'll be motion detecting where you wave your hands, but there's no wands. Instead, there's a camera that picks up your body movement. So, like, if the thing was really, really great, I'd be whooping on Kyle's rear in a lightsaber battle. But if it's not really great, then it's going to be like, I don't know.
Those old body armor for Nintendo.
Misinterpreted nonsense, like I know I aimed at that guy and it didn't get it right.
Oh, you're talking about like old Nintendo products like the Power Glove.
Yeah. What do you think?
Without even a glove on. It just looks at me. I can like charades almost. It uses a camera, not any kind of...
I'm gonna combat this. For the most part, if it's made by the company, it generally works pretty well nowadays because, like, if you buy, like, a third-party controller for any of the games, they suck. Uh-huh. They suck hard. You pretty much can't get the quality you can get out of, like, Microsoft.
You can't really say that because Street Fighter, if you look at that,
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
Street Fighter
third-party
might be an
sticks.
example. That might be a good counterexample. But Wings is